Who will wear Brazil's iconic number 10 jersey in the upcoming friendlies? Vinicius Jr. or Rodrygo? Let's find out. What if I told you that Brazil's legendary number 10 jersey, a shirt worn by football gods like Pelé, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Kaka, and Neymar, might be changing shoulders once again? Yes, the same number that has symbolized Brazilian magic for decades is now up for grabs ahead of Brazil's upcoming international friendlies. And the question everyone's asking is simple but electrifying. Who deserves it more? Vinicius Jr. or Rodrygo Goes? Before we dive deep into the answer, make sure to stick with us till the end, because this story isn't just about a number on a shirt. It's about legacy, responsibility, and the future of Brazilian football. Now, as the countdown begins for Brazil's friendly matches starting on October 10th, head coach Carlo Ancelotti has already released his official squad list. And as expected, it's filled with both familiar names and some interesting absences. Due to injuries, several key players are missing this time. But the biggest headline? The return of Vinicius Jr. and Rodrygo Goes, Real Madrid's dynamic duo who have been lighting up Europe. Both are back in yellow, both are in top form, and both are hungry to prove themselves once again on the international stage. Let's not forget, in the last few months, the spotlight has shifted dramatically for the Brazilian national team. During Neymar's absence, the team had to find new leaders, new inspirations, and new stars to carry that attacking spark. And for a while, it was Rafinha who stepped up. The Barcelona winger wore the number 10 jersey in Neymar's absence and did his best to fill that void. But unfortunately, Rafinha is now injured, sidelined for several weeks, which means that the iconic number is once again without an owner. So, the big question returns. Who will wear Brazil's number 10 this time? Historically, when Rodrygo was a regular starter, it was him who proudly wore the number 10 shirt. He carried the responsibility well, acting as a creative force behind Brazil's attack. But after a dip in form and some tactical reshuffling under Ancelotti, Rodrygo's place in the starting 11 is no longer guaranteed. On the other hand, Vinicius Jr. has grown into Brazil's most explosive attacker, a player who can change a game with a single run. In recent months, his leadership, confidence, and maturity have reached a whole new level, especially after helping Real Madrid secure more silverware in Europe. And that's why many believe that this is Vinicius Jr.'s moment, his chance to step into the shoes of Neymar and carry the Brazilian legacy forward. When you think about it, the number 10 jersey isn't just about being the most talented player on the field. It's about being the face of the team, the one who leads, inspires, and defines a generation. And right now, that role fits Vinicius more than anyone else. Looking ahead to the 2026 World Cup, one thing seems increasingly certain. Neymar may not be part of Brazil's long-term plans. His future with the national team remains uncertain, and even Ancelotti hinted that the squad is slowly preparing for life after Neymar. That means the search for Brazil's next, number 10, isn't just about these friendlies. It's about the next era. And if we're talking about the next face of Brazilian football, Vinicius Jr. seems like the obvious choice. He has the flair, the confidence, and the global recognition to represent Brazil's new generation. His chemistry with Rodrygo is already world-class, but unlike Rodrygo, Vinicius has become a guaranteed starter under both club and country setups. Meanwhile, Rodrygo finds himself in a slightly uncertain situation. Despite his incredible technical ability, he hasn't quite nailed down his role in Brazil's system. In the last two international matches, Ancelotti's tactical setup didn't seem to favor him, and that's why many believe he might not start in the upcoming friendlies. Still, this is football, and things can change overnight. Rodrygo remains one of Brazil's most gifted forwards. His close control, versatility, and finishing make him a unique option. But with the way Vinicius is performing, the scales are clearly tilting in his favor. If we're being realistic, Vinicius Jr. not only deserves the number 10, he's already living up to what that number means. He's confident, consistent, and carrying the kind of star power Brazil needs right now. There's also a symbolic layer to this. Neymar, the man who wore the number 10 for over a decade, is expected to pass the torch. And who better to inherit it than Vinicius, the player most likely to lead Brazil's next golden generation into the World Cup? Ancelotti knows this. He's not just thinking about these friendly matches against Japan and South Korea. He's thinking about 2026. Every lineup decision he makes now is part of a bigger picture, a master plan. And giving Vinicius the number 10 jersey could be a statement of intent, a way of saying, this is the future of Brazilian football. Still, until the official lineup is announced, nothing is set in stone. The Brazilian manager might still surprise everyone. Maybe Rodrygo will start and reclaim that shirt. Maybe Ancelotti will give the honor to someone unexpected. That's the beauty of football. Anything can happen until the whistle blows. But if we look at current form, influence, and long-term vision, all roads seem to lead to one conclusion. Vinicius Jr. is the frontrunner to wear Brazil's iconic number 10 jersey. So now the question goes to you, the fans. Who do you think should wear the famous yellow number 10? Should it be Vinicius, the unstoppable force on the left wing, or Rodrygo, the smooth and intelligent playmaker? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this debate is about more than just a number. It's about who will define the next chapter of Brazilian football history.